just for the silver.
Silver Prince.
Silver Prince. I almost said Silver Child. Like, that's not right.
Either way, we're getting rocking here. We got the gauntlets, we got the blasters starting off here for both players, and we'll see exactly who can take that early lead. Right now, Blueguys, like you said, mentioning with those gauntlets, getting a small lead here, nothing super crazy, but this is a bad spot to be in. Okay, he is able to grab that ledge and get some of those resources back, but that was a little too close for comfort.
Yeah, let's talk about Brawlhalla for a second, because that is not Bodvar. No hammer, no sword coming out from Eppy, but what you do have, similar to Cheeseface, is a lot of offstage potential. Eppy having a lot of that defense, just like the Azov pick, well, generally would be good in situations like that, but Blueguys just coming out with an utter dominance. We haven't seen any offstage play where Eppy could capitalize on those Brawlhalla SIGs.
Yeah, this is definitely a lot of damage coming out quick for Blueguys here. And I mean, Eppy is definitely trying to keep it competitive, trying to stay involved. But, ooh, okay, I like that little step back there. But the Axe definitely putting in a little bit of work here, and I think that's good. The blasters definitely was a bit of a rough start for him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe we could find a little bit more impact with the Axe here. Axe already thrown away. Again, Brawlhalla requires a lot of spacing. Up close, personal, with these gauntlets, literally, Blueguys is no fear. Shakespeare, no fear at all. Just finding so much impact here with this up close play, and I don't even think we've seen a signature yet from Blueguys.
I mean, I don't think okay, well, actually we have, and there's one right there. We did see one earlier, but it missed. However, big play from Eppy, and oh my god, turning that entire situation around and taking the stock. Blueguys, you absolute machine. My goodness, Eppy's definitely kicking themselves in the back end for that one.
Yeah, the Brawlhalla pick right now is struggling to find that spacing, struggling to find any sort of footing to find the impact against Blueguys here. Okay, good neutral light coming out. Blueguys now off stage. Might be good to find a dare. Eppy's, though, not wanting to overextend off of the gauntlets. Recovery does not connect. That was the prime opportunity to take down that first stock, and now it's gone.
Look at this, the gauntlet gameplay coming back through into fruition once again. Beating him up, beat him up, beat him up, beat him up, and never mind, we got Brawlhalla. Eppy taking a stock, getting on the board here. Thank goodness, because they were bleeding out quite a bit.
Yeah, not the best situation for that first stock for Eppy's, or I mean for Blueguys, it was the great best situation you could possibly have. The sword, though, we have not seen a lot of. It does require a little bit more spacing. Eppy's, though, finding great punishes with these blasters now. It's only a matter of time those gauntlets come back into fray, and Eppy has to use this time accordingly. Goes for the weapon throw, may try to swap off. Blueguys still ledge guarding off those swords, finding so much damage doing so. Could this be the end of the game? Well, it most certainly is. Now, remember, there is a big benefit of having Vel in situations like that. With her signatures, you can glide yourself directly off stage and have great punishes. That means you cannot just rest easy on the tippity top of the ledge. You will get punished.
Oh yeah, no, it's always nice to have signatures with the mobility aspect to it, to be able to, you know, jump up onto stage and stuff like that, because if your opponent, like you mentioned, is just kind of sleeping up there, they're going to get hit pretty hard. So, I mean, that's definitely a huge aspect as we move forward here.
There it is.
But look at that, man. 513 damage to 320. What an insane difference.
Look, the tiny little analyst inside of me says there has to be a change here. A legend swap away from the Brawlhalla. We saw the Bodvar on the graphics. It makes me think that maybe Bodvar is that preferred pick. Maybe they've been feeling a lot of Brawlhalla lately. Completely fine, completely valid, but we just, again, did not see the maximum impact that our Brawlhalla can bring out. I want to see that Bodvar. That Bodvar could have a strong chance, but we're getting the game number 2. Let's see the change. It's not a Bodvar, but it's a Bryn.
It's a Bryn.
You know
it's
what?
Not just a boulder, it's a rock. But
we can ride that baby for miles.
But yeah, though, this is definitely, I think, a much better choice here, right? Because it just seemed like Brawlhalla just could not get anything going, but it doesn't help when Blueguys is beating you up like that. Oh my god, that was such an early stock. 19 seconds, 18 seconds in, and man, these gauntlets, you were not wrong, man. This gauntlet gameplay is something different.
I don't know if Bryn was the right choice, though, because, again, the lack of spacing is what Blueguys is taking advantage of. And those punish games, when the spear misses, the axe misses, there's a lot of opportunities to just have those gauntlets take you off stage, and I don't know. We haven't seen that Bryn show up yet.
Okay, but there we go, getting a little bit more damage, and they were off stage, and it just seemed like Eppy was scared to go off stage to try and get a little bit of aggression going on there. And I feel like at this point, like, yes, I understand you're scared of getting eliminated, and you don't want to make any mistakes, but I feel like you need to take those crazy plays and see if they pay off for you, because it's not looking good in the long run.
I would say 3 out of 4 of the stocks we've seen between these last 2 games have been ended because Eppy overextended off stage.
Yep, and that's probably why they're feeling a certain way right now. Oh. No! Okay, they're going to be able to make it way
no!
back.
Okay, 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
Oh, jeez. Blueguys, listen, I think you got this, man. Oh, this is not looking good for Eppy fans in the crowd right now and at home. And you know, I don't want to give up on a player, but when you're seeing someone just being so dominant the way that Blueguys is, with the gauntlets alone pretty much, it just feels different, man. You just know that the momentum is so much in their favor that there's just no chance of it petering out.
Absolutely, and Blueguys here again, rocking a great advantage going into both these games so far. Having those gauntlets, hopping around, looking to maybe find the entry point from the anti-air. Not quite just yet. Eppy, though, going for these premature shots with these hits. Not really finding that impact, though, off stage. Eppy overextends. Dangerous game. You do not want to dance with Blueguys off stage.
Yeah, man. I mean, Blueguys has been dominant all over the place. I don't know where you can go on the map that's just safe. Maybe all the way to the blast zone because Blueguys doesn't want to go all the way out there. That's probably the only safe space you can find right now.
Yeah, maybe at most. And again, just so much signature potential for the ledge guards there. And Blueguys barely has needed to use it. The weapon throw almost could have been a great style.
I like it.
The reads from Blueguys. This is 2017 Blueguys. But you're right. It's down to 1 stock versus 1 stock.
The craziest caster curse of all time. Eppy heard me and is trying to prove me wrong. We're seeing Eppy rise to the occasion, still alive here. Getting past the weapon throw, getting back on stage. Okay, it's just a onesie-twosie situation here. Build up the lead slowly if you can, but Eppy is trying to fight back as best as possible, but too little too late as we see Blueguys moving on.
I was just so impressed with Blueguys. I mean, you know, kind of going into this, we were like, yeah, okay, Grandpa, come to the match. Nah, completely wrong on that aspect. Blueguys, dominant in 2017, dominant now. I mean, that Val, that's a pure mastery. I don't think I've ever seen Blueguys play a legend that isn't Val.
Yep.
If you could have a level over 100, I think Blueguys would be at least 200 or 300.
You know what, and I think what part of it is, and I'm starting to figure this out. The reason why they go up and attack Blueguys, right, is because when those gauntlets are coming out, it feels like you're getting beat up by a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's a 1v1, it feels like it's a 1v5, and it's all of them are taking turns just beating the hell out of you. So I get it, the tag makes sense. I'm all for it.
It does. And, you know, kind of going around too to Eppy, I wouldn't say it's like a mechanical issue, that reason why the Eppy wasn't able to really convert a lot of these stocks. I honestly think it was the legend choice. I think what it was that you're trying to go for someone that's a little bit more spacey, a little bit slower, and trying to set the tempo to your own. But when you have someone just so utterly dominant like Blueguys, it's just not possible. The Barraza could have been a great choice in theory. The Bryn could have been a great choice in theory. But the issue was when you don't have that proper footing.